got a new neck for this Strat. This is a Squier 40th anniversary. It's sort of like a classic vibe, but supposedly a tiny bit better Strat. I haven't modded it yet other than changing the strings, but I kind of bought it with plans to maybe make some adjustments here and there. You know, not immediately to change everything like some people do, and then, you know, the sunken cost of the guitar ends up more than, you know, USA Strat, but this was about 330 British pounds. So we're going to chuck a Palfero reverse headstock player Strat neck on it. If it fits, we'll see. It's got an extra fret. We'll see what we can do. Actually, I've changed a neck on a Strat once, but not in a long time. The first time worked great. Although this is going Squier to Fender, but I think it's only usually a problem with the Affinity series, apparently, so I've heard online. I do like the tuners on this, how, you know, it's got the telly style ones where the string goes all the way in, so you don't have to cut it off, you just cut it to the right, you just put it in there at the start after cutting it to the right length. So there's no sharp, dangerous bits. I think it's got the Hendrix gauge strings on it at the moment, but I'm finding them a bit too light. So I'm going to get some, actually I've got some standard 10s, 10 to 48 or something in the box, Diodarios and the neck. So we will see if it works. Other plan is I've got a Damasio Cruiser for the neck on the way here. Probably going to go with 500k pots eventually for that. And maybe a humbucker in the bridge. We'll see what happens from there. But basically, I felt like the neck was justified because it was only 230 odd pounds for what should be a pretty good upgraded. I do like the player necks. It might need a little bit of work on the fret ends. We'll see. I don't really care that it's Palfero. I've had Palfero necks before and I quite like them. I might try and stain it and see what can be done there just for fun. See how dark we can get it and how polished up we can get the frets. So, you know, it will somewhat be approximating a nice kind of nicely set up USA Strat once I'm done with a couple of mods. Because I did want to do a few of these things. There's no point sort of buying, if I didn't want to buy any of the American Strats like the Performer or the Standard, because the specs of those don't really appeal to me. I wasn't really interested in the V-Mod pickups or the Yosemites in the Performers, and I've had a Performer Telly in the past. It was okay, but it wasn't special, whereas the American Professional, guitars do seem slightly better, although I've had an American Professional Strat in the past, the first version. I didn't particularly like that either, so here we are. I'll give you a handy installation guide, that's cool. Warranty. One thing I have seen is some really weird grains on some, they're like almost like a zebra type grain on some Palfero necks, so I haven't seen it yet. Let's see, I mean, we can react together. Okay. I don't mind that. It's definitely obviously very textured, but it doesn't, I've seen them where they kind of go almost swirly. I don't like that, but that's kind of cool. It's actually kind of nice. Fret ends. They're okay. They're okay. They're better than average. I've worked in a music shop for a long time and felt quite a few different player Strat necks. These are, yeah, that's pretty good. The nut is pretty sharp on these edges here. Nice finish job there. Made in Mexico, and let's see if it fits.